Welcome to Next to Madison, a podcast to help you live your best life.
It's your host, Madison Malloy, and I have exciting news. My new product is now available on Amazon called Color Your Way to Abundance, a 21-day manifestation guide for wealth, health, and love. This unique coloring journal will help you manifest by coloring in the affirmations while you continue to repeat them. This will help activate these affirmations so they become a reality. Grab your copy today and relax, color, and start manifesting. Welcome back to another episode of Next to Madison. I am your host, Madison Malloy, and on today's episode, nobody is next to me. It's me, but we are talking about the power of persistence, because when I've coached a lot of people, I keep hearing, when do I give up? When do I stop? When do I walk away? And I think it's important that persistence, if it's something that really ignites your soul and you're having fun with it, you need to keep going. Big things don't happen overnight. They just don't. Sometimes you get lucky and they do, but the things that are really worth it, that are going to make a difference, are the things that you keep going with. Now, being persistent on something is key, but also being able to go with the flow is another key. If something's not working with the business, you can adjust how you're doing it. That is key, but it doesn't mean you have to just walk away. It's that old saying, you guys have probably heard or seen that meme where it's a person that it's two people and one just keeps going. The other one gives up, and he's about 1 or 2 inches away from finding the diamond, and the other one keeps going. That is what persistence is. It's the ability to keep going when you want to stop, when that little devil's on your shoulder saying, give up, give up, give up. But you know in your heart that you need to keep going. That is the power of persistence. You cannot give up on something if it is fueling your soul. Now, if it's something you're not having fun with and you are running up against a lot of resistance, maybe it's a sign that you need to switch directions or find something else. But if it is something that you're still having fun with and you're just frustrated because you're not getting the results you want right away, maybe you need to adjust, or maybe you just need to keep going. But the key here is to really have an abundant mindset. When you are doing something where you're adding value, the money can't help but come. The success can't help but come. That is the key. No matter what you do, whether you create a makeup line, skincare line, shoe, technology, whatever it is, as long as you are adding value to people's lives, you will be successful. When people start businesses with the whole thing of how much money am I going to make at the forefront, they usually give up and they usually don't make it. When you go in it with, what value is this bringing to people's lives? Am I changing the world for the better? That is when it's going to find you. Sometimes it'll take years. Sometimes you might get lucky and be an overnight success. But remember, this is where the power of manifesting really comes in. Our mindsets will determine how long or how quickly something can happen. If you start something saying, I'm not going to be successful for at least 5 years, that's probably exactly what's going to happen. But if you're in the mindset of, I am adding value and I know when this is time to flourish and find the right people, it is going to, don't put a time limit on it, you will be successful faster. But the thing is, when something is really good, God and the universe will come in and test you and give you a reason to kind of give up, right? They are testing your faith in the process. So as long as you're adding value, you're enjoying it, it is fueling your soul's passion, then you absolutely need to persist. And always remember, and this goes through money, business, relationships, everything. And it is such a great reminder. What is meant for you will happen. What is not meant for you will go away. Okay? So that is really key with relationships. You don't have to try to force a narrative, be somebody you're not. What is meant for you is going to find you. And that is the key to persistence and to manifesting. So I hope that you're listening to this today and you're working on something, and maybe you're thinking about, should I walk away? Should I give up on this? Maybe this message is exactly what you needed to hear, that you need to persist forward, because the greatest things don't happen overnight and right away. It takes our persistence, it takes our faith. And remember, the universe always tests you. And we can't manifest something in the 3D if we cannot visualize it in the 5D. So visualization is also very key. Make sure you're visualizing this business, this relationship, whatever it is that you're being persistent on, as already fulfilled. So it's fulfilled in the 5D so it can show up in the 3D. Visualization is absolutely key, especially, and I've talked about this before, those last 5 minutes of the day when you're waiting to fall asleep. Your brain is going into theta mode where your subconscious mind is being programmed. Really visualize what you want, what success you want, and make it as real as possible. Feel it, smell the atmosphere, know what it feels like, everything you can to make this come to life, to have that emotional connection to it, that law of vibration. Okay. This is going to be absolutely key. And also, show up every day as the person you are trying to become. Okay. If you're writing a book, I'm an author, so I'm going to use this example. You're writing a book. A lot of us are going to default of, I hope people like this. I hope they buy my book. How am I going to sell this book? Who's going to like this book? And you start second guessing yourself a little bit. It happened to me with my first book. It absolutely did. I remember I was so proud. And then as I started rereading the final draft that I wrote, I go, what? Who's going to it's that faith that's being tested. So you really just need to show up. So when you're doing a podcast or writing a book or doing a stand-up routine or a speaking engagement or whatever it is, working in a finance job, you need to show up as that person that has already succeeded. If you're doing a podcast, you need to record and show up like you have millions of followers. Because if you show up like, I hope people find this, or I just got to get it done, but that is exactly the universal message you're sending, and those are the results that you are going to end up getting. So start showing up as the person you want to be. Take on the greatest acting role of your life. It's going to help you stay persistent in your goals and your dreams and what you really want. Show up as that person that has the life that you're trying to manifest, the success, because that is going to help you manifest more and also help you stay persistent. Yes, I'm in New York City. There's always horns, no matter how high you are. But I hope this message helps you. And if you know somebody that is teeter-tottering on giving up, please send them this episode. And we will be back next week with another guest on Next to Madison and more information to help you become happier, healthier, and wealthier. Please don't forget to subscribe, share, and rate and review us. It helps us tremendously so we can keep bringing you motivational content that'll make you happier, healthier, and wealthier, as I said before. So go out there and kick some ass.
Hey, your host here, Madison Malloy. Please make sure to subscribe to the show on all podcast platforms, and please rate and review us on iTunes and Spotify. Also, if you have any questions or comments, you can email us at contact@nexttomadison.com. I thank you again for listening. Bye.